All right, y'all. So, welcome to Sacred Sunday with me, Reiki Master Allison. I am here today with a message for you, you, and you. I love it too, Goddess. I love it too. All right. So, last week we did our reading for the month of December, and so many beautiful things came up during that reading, right? So, what I am going to do today is I'm going to give you a December energy checklist that goes with the reading for the month. Now, if you didn't see the reading, then I would encourage you to go to the Tube of You and watch the replay. Um, that's what I would encourage you to do. Because I'm definitely not going to rehash it because that'll make this like super long, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. So before we jump in, can we just do like 3 deep breaths together to have that collectiveness? Can we do that? Let's do that. All right, so everybody, center yourself within yourself. Put your hands on your heart if you're able to. Close your eyes if you're able to. And just feel within your body. Feel within your body. And I want you to just turn your attention to the natural rhythm of your breath, noticing all the natural inhalations and exhalations that your beautiful body does. The goal of this is just for you to be brought to awareness within your body. So if there's anywhere in your body that you might be feeling tension right now, or a little discomfort, or a little meh, send a little love to that place. Send a little love. You deserve it. So now what I want you to do is I want you to take a deep inhale through your nose and exhale slowly through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. And let's do one more deep inhale through the nose and exhale through the mouth. All right, open your eyes, drop your hands. Let's get this party started. Thank you for the hearts on the Tiki Talk. Would love it if y'all could get me up to 10,000. I know you can do it. You can do it. All right. So, hold on a second. Here we go. That's better. All right. Pulling up my notes here. I should have had them ready, but I didn't. Bad me, bad me. Okay, so before we jump into the message, you know we're going to do it, right? We're going to do it. We're going to pull a card for right now to set the tone. Yeah, we are. And we're pulling from Faces of Oshun. And I'm going to tell you something. With these My Sacred Year readings, this has been the dominant deck. And let me just say, it is not disappointing. And Oshun is slaying. So I'm just saying, if you have booked or are about to book a reading with me and we use this deck, be prepared. Be prepared. All up in your business. Just saying. Just saying. I love this deck too. And I really did not think that I was going to love this deck as much as I do, but I adore this deck so much. Goddess Quayle on the tube of you. Hello, beautiful goddess. All right, so let's go ahead. Let us go ahead and set this tone. Get this going. Oh, I've never pulled this one before. This is very interesting. Ocean's Tears. Ocean's Tears. I've never pulled this one before. Yes. So it says grief, loss, and heartbreak. Grief, loss, and heartbreak. And you know what's interesting? This time of year really triggers a lot of people's grief, their loss, and their heartbreak. So let's talk about it. Yes, Goddess Rich Oshun, this is about healing waters. So let's go to the book here. All right. Oshun's tears appears as a comforting presence during times of loss, grief, and emotional pain. She's not an energy to fear. Instead, she's a goddess to embrace as a sign that you have divine permission to grieve, to feel, to heal. The vulture that accompanies her is a powerful symbol. It really is. I just, vultures are very misunderstood creatures. Hello, Goddess Erica Day. They're very misunderstood creatures. And spiritually, when you see them, they actually should make you happy and not scared. But we'll talk about that in a minute. The vulture that accompanies her is a powerful symbol, reminding us that from death and loss comes renewal and transformation. It's okay to not be okay. Whether you are mourning a relationship, a lost opportunity, or a part of yourself, your feelings are valid. Type that into the comments. My feelings are valid. Oshun's Tears invites you to release these emotions as an essential part of the healing process. By embracing your sorrow and facing your grief head on, you allow space for the healing light to enter. The tears you shed are like rain that waters the seeds of renewal, ensuring that new growth and transformation will follow. Through these healing waters, you'll find the strength to rebuild and begin again. Out of pain often comes healing and a rebirth of the spirit. A rebirth of the spirit. So I want you to understand that during this time, if grief is something that you've been battling, whether it's a loss of a loved one, loss of opportunities, jobs, whatever the loss is, never let anyone invalidate your feelings because your feelings are valid. Some people might be like, you should be over that by now. No, there's no time limit to grief. And I'm going to talk about this for just a second outside of our message, and I'll get to the main message in a minute. But I'm saying this because I feel like I need to say it to help somebody out. Yesterday, while I was out running errands, I sat in my car and I just started thinking about my dad. Now, my dad passed away in 2009. But best believe I still grieve my father not being here. I still grieve. I still have grief. There are those moments where the grief is not necessarily sadness. Sometimes I'm just pissed off. I'm pissed off because he's not here. I found myself like being mad at God. Like, why did you take him? Why did you take him? And then I was mad at my dad because it's like, why didn't you tell us that you were struggling and battling with what you were battling? Why did you not, you know, share that with me and my brother? And I really was just like yesterday, I had a moment. So I had to kind of sit in my car and just feel those feelings. I didn't cry, but I just let whatever that wave of emotion was, I just let myself feel it and sit in it. And sometimes that's what you have to do. It doesn't always mean that you're going to be somewhere crying in a corner. Sometimes it just means whatever is coming up, just let it come up and feel it. Now, sometimes I know it comes at the most inopportune times because I promise you, I'm like, look, I'm just trying to go in the grocery store. That's it. I don't want no trouble. I don't want no drama. I just want to go in the grocery store. I want to go get my milk and so I can go home. But it's like that. And I think for me the reason why it was coming up is because, the holidays are hard for me when it comes to him. You know, yes, I miss like my grandparents, especially around the holidays because they always did it up, right? But my dad, that's just something different. And I miss his presence all the time, and especially around the holidays. So, I just want you, whoever really needed that, to just give yourself permission for whatever the loss is. Whatever the loss is. If you lost your job, if you are one of those people who lost their job earlier this year, or, even recently, feel it. Let yourself get that out. Okay? All right. So, whew, let's go into our energetic checklist, shall we? All right, so last week we did our energy reading for the month of December, and we pulled from the Sacred Journey Oracle deck. It was a very beautiful, powerful reading. Um, Understand that we're going to just kind of break it down a little bit. All right, so number one thing that for our energetic checklist for the month of December, strengthen your faith. Now, we just talked about mourning, but also in mourning, I'm not talking about spiritual bypassing. Lord, no. And in my new book, hint, hint, which will be out soon, hint, hint, I do talk about spiritual bypassing and how that's a big no no. But strengthen your faith. So we want to pause daily to breathe and to remind ourselves that we don't need all the answers. We don't need all the answers. Say, I don't need all of the answers. I don't need all the answers. We think that we do because we're all, just as my mentor says, we're all very smart girls. We were very smart girls growing up to be very smart women. We are. And we have nothing to prove in our intelligence. Nothing. It is okay for us to not have all the answers. As a matter of fact, it's better that we don't. Because sometimes if we knew everything that Spirit had for us and the ancestors had for us as far as what to do, where we're going, and all that kind of stuff, we probably wouldn't go. We probably wouldn't go because we'd be terrified. We'd be like, shh, I don't know who y'all think I'm finna do. I don't know what y'all think I'm about to do up in here. I can't do that. That's crazy or whatever. So you don't need all the answers. Like Dr. Martin Luther King says, Just take the first step and the staircase will appear. That's faith. Facts. My ego. Tea time beauty. Yes. My ego too, sugar. Mine too. The other part of this is surrender one thing that you've been trying to control. Oh, there's that thing. So many of us are trying to control different aspects of our lives. Yes, we are guided by the journey. That is so correct, Rich Oshun. So many of us are trying to control things. And I bring this up a lot when I talk to members of my community regarding trying to or striving to manifest. When it comes to manifesting the life we want, manifesting money, manifesting love, manifesting good health, whatever it is that we're trying to manifest, one of the key ingredients is we have to surrender the need to control the outcome. We do. Ooh, that's so hard. Because some of us are certified control freaks. I know I am. I know I am. That's why we talk about we don't need all of the answers. Because within the need to control, we feel like we need to have all of the answers. And we do not. We do not. We need to allow flow. So we have to ask spirit and our ancestors for guidance and trust the first nudge. Mm-hmm. We have to trust that nudge when it comes. Trust that spirit and our ancestors and our spirit guides. They have our best interests at heart. They do. They do. They're not going to steer us wrong. They have information that we don't have access to, and we don't need access to it. They can see the things that we can't see. So we need to trust them. Number two, tend to your vision. Tend to your vision. So write down the idea that keeps returning to you. This is coming from, remember that card, Genesis, that says, from the moment your aha light bulb is formed, it becomes a living extension of you. Mm-hmm. So you need to tend to your vision. So write down the idea that just keeps coming up. Take one aligned action toward that goal. One, no matter how small, but just take one aligned action. Then create sacred space for creativity. So give yourself space during the day, even if it's just 10 minutes, for your creativity. Say, I'm going to set this time aside for my creativity because that vision keeps coming up. All these things keep coming up. So I'm going to take the time to tend to them. So I'm going to create this space for my vision and affirm daily, my vision is alive within me. Type that into the comments, everybody. My vision is alive within me. Even if you don't believe that right now, even if you can't grab hold of that right now, affirm it. My vision is alive within me. Yes, thank you, Goddess Aaron. Number three, we need to release fear and tap into your moxie. That moxie, that part of you, that, mm-hmm. Yes, my vision is alive within me. So do one thing that scares you a little, but it expands you a lot. Mm-hmm. The thing that scares you, that vision, that part of the vision that scares you, because you're like, I don't know now. I don't know. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I should. I don't know what blah, 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 whatever your excuses are. No, 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 no. Do one thing that scares you just a little and expands you a lot. Yes, everyone that is affirming that. Yes, my vision is alive within me. Speak up when you would usually shrink. So, a lot of us tend to shrink, a lot of us tend to hide, and we do that as a means to protect ourselves. But what we're also doing is etching ourselves out of that vision because the fear is taking over. So we're going to speak up. We're going to use our throat chakra when you would usually shrink. And you're not going to be intimidated by somebody else. Because remember, your vision is about you. You. It's not about the person next to you, the person you're watching on TikTok that seems to be thriving so well, and you just don't understand why you not taking off and stuff not happening for you. Don't matter. Your vision is yours. Let me see what that comment was. Tea Time Beauty said, I cried so hard after speaking up yesterday in a group. It still feels good to process the fear. Absolutely. Absolutely. It's not easy. If you're not used to speaking up and using your voice, the first few times that you do it, it's going to be so hard because you're not used to doing it. You're used to protecting yourself. But when you finally do, it's going to have an effect on you one way or another. And just let yourself feel whatever comes up. Whatever comes up. The next thing is say yes to yourself before waiting for someone else's approval or permission. Say yes to yourself before waiting for someone else's approval or permission. You don't need permission to walk out your vision. You don't. Because your vision is for who? Your vision is about who? It's about you. Your vision may include other people, yes, the people that are going to benefit from the beautiful magic that you are creating and putting out into this world. But guess what? You are the first altar. You are your first client. The first person that's going to read your book is you. The first person that's going to benefit from your readings is you. The first person that's going to benefit from your Reiki certification is you. You are your first patient, first client. Period. Wear something bold, beautiful, or expressive. Something unapologetic. I've been telling a lot of women because since, like I said, this deck right here, in these readings, has really been showing out. I'm like, okay. So what I've been telling a lot of women, find red lipstick and put it on. Get your red lipstick. Put on your red dress. You ain't got to put that on. Ooh, thank you for the shades, Rich Ocean. But put your lipstick on. Put your lipstick on and stretch your stuff. Even if you're just doing it around your house. Because you got to do something that is bold and is taking you out of your normal comfort zone. Something that puts you out there in a way that is a beautiful expression. So find something that you can wear that's bold, beautiful, and expressive that feels good to you as well. Something that really like taps into that inner moxie, that divine feminine, that like sensuality, that sacral chakra energy. Find something that makes you feel Like Shania Twain's song, I'm dating myself, I know, when she says, I feel like a woman, something like that. Something like that. Because that's the song that's playing in my head right now when I was saying that. And by the way, me too, Goddess Aaron. And by the way, I'm just going to stick a little pin in this conversation to let you know what's coming up in January. I have a voice and vision challenge that's coming up in January. So get yourself ready. I'm going to be announcing more this next week, and signups will probably start either next week or the week after, so you can get yourself ready for it. But voice and vision. So if you've been having issues with your voice and your vision, this is not your traditional vision board challenge. It's not. This is going to be a sacred portal. It is not the regular, degular vision board challenge. I am super excited about it. I'm going to be talking about it more soon, so just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Number four, embody your freedom. Embody your freedom. Move your body in a way that feels liberating. So dance, stretch, sway. Us as women, move your hips. Move your hips and see how that opens stuff up for you. Move your hips. Wind your hips. Twerk, whatever. But get that lower part of your body moving in a very sensual way and see how things start to open up for you. Journal on the question, what does freedom feel like in my body? What does freedom feel like in my body? That's right, Goddess. Move your energy centers. What does freedom feel like in my body? Clear some space. Y'all know those that's been rolling and rocking with me for a long time. Y'all know I clutter, clear some space, physically and energetically. Clear it. Make room for what's next. Some of us can't receive anything because there's too much shit around us. You got too much shit in your house, you got too much shit in your car, and you got too much shit in your life that you need to let go of. So clear the clutter. Clear the clutter, the energetic clutter. Clear the clutter in your social media. Those pages don't bring you nothing but drama and grief. Get rid of them. Clear the clutter in your email. You know that place that we very rarely go into. Some people have blessings sitting in their email right now, and the reason why you don't know it's theirs because you're not checking it. It's just accumulating. Clear out the clutter, the energetic clutter. Clear it out. Energetic clutter, digital clutter, is something that holds us back tremendously. And we don't even realize how much it affects us. Because since we are in this digital age and era, it makes sense for you to clear out the things that you use the most. You know how they tell you on your computer, clear out your cache or cache or whatever? You need to be doing clearings on a regular to get all the junk and the gunk and all that out of your digital energy fields. So repeat this throughout the month. I easily give birth to my miracles, magic, and mojo. I am free. That was the card we pulled last week. I easily give birth to my miracles, magic, and mojo. I am free. And again, the replay is going to be on the tube of you. Wow. Goddess Erica on YouTube says, so true. An expired flight voucher because I didn't check my email. She had a flight voucher in her email and it expired because she didn't check. Don't worry, Goddess, you're not alone. A lot of us have missed stuff because we don't clear that clutter and we don't check it. We don't check it. Number five, stay spiritually hydrated. Stay spiritually hydrated. Light a candle or incense daily with intention. With intention. With intention. Drink herbal tea or water mindfully and call your energy back. Water is a very powerful spiritual tool to use to help clear energy because water, of course, is cleansing, it's refreshing. So you can speak what you desire into your water and drink your water because you're taking it in. Don't speak what you don't want and then drink it. Don't do that. Speaking what you want. Call your energy back. Drink your herbal tea. Give gratitude for one thing each day as a closing ritual. So before you lay your head down and go to bed, my suggestion is take 3 deep breaths, and then one thing that you are grateful for that happened in the day, or just one thing that you're grateful for in the day before you go to bed. And then lastly, rest, rest, rest. Freedom includes permission to slow down. Freedom includes permission to slow down. Slow down, 'cause I can't take the heat. Slow down. Slow down, baby. Slow down, y'all. Slow down. Take moments of rest. You don't have to earn rest. It's not something that you have to earn. We have this thing in our head that we're not supposed to rest, that we're always supposed to be up and moving and being productive and all this BS. Throw all that out because that's not serving you anymore. Because what we're doing is killing ourselves slowly. You don't have to earn rest. You can't say, well, I didn't accomplish this, or I didn't get that done, or I didn't do that, so I can't rest yet until I. Bull. If your body, your mind, your spirit is asking you nicely to rest, please rest while it's asking you nicely. Because what you don't want is when your body, your mind, and your spirit has to raise their voice to ask you to rest. You don't want that. Trust me, you don't. You don't. Because if they have to raise their voice, then sometimes that means you are in the hospital. That's right, Tea Time Beauty. Clock it. If your body is asking you nicely to sit or lay your ass down, please do it. Don't make her raise her voice. Because she raises her voice through raising your blood pressure, through dizzy spells and anxiety, through panic attacks. She'll raise her voice through pain in your body that you can't figure out where it came from or why you have it. That's right, don't overwork. Give yourself rest. You deserve it. You are worthy and deserving of rest. You are worthy and deserving of rest. It is a very loving act of self care for you to allow yourself to rest. So, on that, I want everybody, let's take a deep breath in through your nose, exhale through your mouth. Receive that message within yourself. Yay, my goal. Thank you. um, so yes, what we've got coming up is the Voice and Vision Challenge. So this ain't your mama's vision board challenge, baby. This is very sacred, very ceremonial. It's going to be in a safe container. It's not where everybody can watch and spectate. It's going to be from you signing up. It's free, but you have to sign up for it because it is going to be in that sacred container. Thank you. Okay. Now, Black Girl Magic Week. Black Girl Magic Week was a hit this year, and I am so grateful, and I thank those who were able to be part of it. So I started thinking, I kind of want some magic to continue. Now, no, the sales are not going to be like they were for Black Girl Magic Week. However, comma, I still want you to be able to be part of the magic. So, I have a special coupon code that you can use, which is MAGIC, MAGIC, and then 25. So MAGIC 25. So it's magic with the K at the end. So it's MAGIC 25. And that code can be used on my Sacred Year reading and planning, can also be used on either of the two Reiki certification courses that I offer. So those three things, you can get that coupon code and you will save 30%. So you get 30% off on those three programs. Yay! So 30% off. So if you didn't get to book your My Sacred Reading through Black Girl Magic Week, you still got a way to save you some money and go ahead and book. Um also also I'm continuing $50 distant Reiki healings throughout the rest of the month. So if you didn't get a chance to book your Reiki healing for $50, distance, you can save money by booking it um, at 10%. Excuse me, at $50. I'm reading and trying to do all this, and so that's a big no-no. Goddess Erin said, how long does it last? Got to get my coins together. So the Magic 25 goes through the end of December. So you save 30% off through the end of December. So like I said, it's not as big of a sale as Black Girl Magic Week, but it's still going to save you some money. And you still going to be able to get yourself in where you fit in, okay? Because I want to help my sisters, my loves, because we're going to do this. And the last thing, I'm going to be announcing the name and cover of my book this week. By the end of the week, I'm excited. This book is everything. I love it. I've been reading it all week just to make sure I got everything in it, and I am in love with this book so much. Oh my God. I am so in love with this book. I can't wait for y'all to read it. I cannot wait. Just know it's about spiritual liberation. That's the key ingredient. All right? Okay, enough. I've spilled all my what I need to spill. All my secrets. They're out there. Well, not all of them, but the ones y'all need to know. They're out there. So thank you all so much for tuning in today. This has been a beautiful Sacred Sunday. I love you all to Della Reese's Pieces. And I will see you all again real soon. Yeah, bye for now. Bye.